Boxcar. You want to know the truth about Boxcar? I was watching a Charlie Manson interview, and he said, "I'm a boxcar, I'm a jug of wine, I'm a straight razor if you get too close." And I'm not sure if it's out of one of his songs. I doubt it. I don't know. Haven't listened to his repertoire, but I just took that first line and I went with it and wrote a bunch of other lines. I'm not sure how often people actually listen to the lyrics all the time that a songwriter puts into it. Sometimes the lyrics just evade them, but I would want them to get it that the song is kind of about dread and just difficulties and trials and tribulations. Yeah, it's not necessarily a happy song. Other than that, it's just stuff that could scare you, I think, or could just mess up your life. You know, gigolos, politicians, taxman, hydrogen bomb, the Spanish Inquisition. The band ended up calling it Boxcar. I was calling it Howling at Your Door. But, you know, who am I to argue about a song I wrote?
It's a great way to kick off the album with a feel-good groove. It presents all the elements, starting with the rhythm section. The electric guitars come in. It's also the first unveiling of backup singers, which is such a nice surprise. It gives you a little taste of all of the different textures that you'll see as you take the journey down the album with us.
I wrote it as simply as I could, 2 chords. But the way the band treats it, it sounds cool. And it just grooves, you know, it's all about the groove.
From the get-go, it grooves like a train rolling down the track. Joe Trainer played this great piano part that rolls throughout the whole song, and I think keeps that rhythm moving. J.J. Cale was mentioned a lot as the song started coming together. It wasn't an intentional stylistic choice, but it started presenting that groove-oriented, laid-back groove that was so reminiscent of his great songs. For me, the guitar parts are really influenced by the first Bob Dylan electric albums, Mike Bloomfield's bluesy, gritty interjections that made those albums so iconic. And the slide guitar, that is really a tip of the hat to Duane Allman's work at Muscle Shoals, Southern Fried, and it gave such a gritty touch to all those great soul songs.
I think it's a very simple song, and a lot of the tone comes from the way the band took it. The thing that stood out to me most was Bobby Bloomingdale's bass playing, because I indicated I just want to root fifth, kind of boom, 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 and Bobby, he's just doing this great little run back up to the boom, boom. He just threw in this one little thing and threw it in consistently, which to me is pretty cool because it creates a pulse. You want to be able to improvise some, but you also want to create repetitive things that put a dancer into a trance state. That's what it's all about.
The harmonica adds a lot to the feeling. Really invokes the great imagery of a hobo playing the harmonica in the back of a boxcar, rolling down pure Americana.
It kind of took life live.
It's one of our favorites to play live. It's just such a fun rhythm, and it always gets me moving. So it puts you in a great mood when you hear it, and I hope you love it on the album.
I think, we get people out on the dance floor, which is important. But several people have commented on the lyrical quality of it. It's nice to get some external affirmation that, hey, that was not a bad tune. I like that new one you guys are doing.
Well, it gets the band moving, and it gets the people moving too. And whether they're on the dance floor or if they're just tapping their feet, grooving in the chair, they're digging it.
And we get those kind of comments from the audience, and mainly, more importantly, from the band. If the band's not grooving to it, if they're not digging it, then I just say grooving and digging it. What era was I born?